Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So as we can see, we're at 470 up on the account at this point. It was slightly higher at 660. Ended up having a losing trade on Friday, so there's been two trading days since the last video. Hopefully I can have more of a consistent structure in terms of uploading these videos and just maybe doing multiple throughout the week. I think that'd be quite nice for me to just look back on, just sort of see how the account progresses and take it from there. So let's go through the last two trading days. So ended up on Thursday having a trade with a profit of $320, and it shows us two trades, but this was taking half off as a partial and then the rest going to take profit. So I'll show that on the charts in a moment. And then on Friday, taking a loss of $192. So the account is in a slight drawdown in terms of equity. It's not a large amount, it's about 190 of course. So there's still 1.8k in terms of the loss limit, so there's a lot to play with here, so not too bad there. So let's go through the trades that we had. So ended up having a buy in this sort of area as we've kind of come back down into this sort of area. I guess some people would look at it as support. I kind of trade mostly like ICT theory, so perhaps that's something I can go into in the future, but this was, I think, during the London session. So as I've mentioned, I'm going to be doing more London, maybe even Asia if I wake up early enough to do so, and New York I'm probably just going to stay away from for the time being at least. So I ended up having a buy in this sort of area and took off half of the position as a 1-to-1, and then had the full take profit as a 1.5. So you can see the 5 micros here after the 10 position as a buy. So it's basically a 1.25 in terms of RR for this particular trade, which is that $320, which put us at that equity high of $660. So that was Thursday. It was the only trade that it took. And then on Friday, unfortunately, did take a loss. It did go into my favour at some point, but first took a buy in here, looking for price to continue up to all-time highs. I was actually only looking for a 1-to-1 RR, so it actually came fairly close to it. I think it was about 0.5, 0.6 RR, so once it came up into this area, it first did come into some drawdown, went into some profit. In hindsight, of course, probably should have just taken the trade off at that point. We were at all-time highs on a Friday, so can often look for a retrace. So I suppose some form of human error there, and then ended up getting taken out for a loss on this candle for $190. So brings us back to 470 up on the account. So this is actually the highest that the accounts have been up to, so pretty happy with how the trading is going so far. Hopefully we can continue to do that within next week as well. But yeah, hopefully everyone's trading's going well, and I'll catch you in the next video.